You know when you look in the mirror and you're like, I don't know if it's cute or ugly, but I have to commit either way. That's where I'm at. Okay, here's the thing. I don't feel strongly either way when it comes to the new pack that we're getting. I know there are some people that are so freaking excited for this pack, and there are some people who are not. I was thinking we could go through the trailer. I'm sure you've seen it. I've already seen it. First things first, if I'm honest, I'm kind of disappointed with the direction they went with the world. Listen, I have nothing against Utah. I'm sure Katie Eliza, is that how you say it? I think so. Elisa? Katie? I'm sure you'll love it because I remember you said you live in Utah and you liked Strangerville for that reason. I'm sure you're gonna love the world in this because it's always nice to have like the world you live in, the city you live in represented in The Sims. So I have nothing against Utah. My thing is, I feel like we already have that sort of landscape with Strangerville, even though Strangerville has that weird storyline, which I kind of wish we could turn off, like completely. I honestly wish they would have gone more like the plains of America. You know what I'm talking about? Like the rolling hills, the plains. Because if I'm honest, I feel like we have we have more of like the Red Rock, like Colorado, Utah, I guess Arizona a little bit. We have that with, Arizona we have with Oasis Springs, and then we have the like rock formation world with Strangerville, but then we also kind of have the countryside world with Henford-on-Bagley. I know Henford-on-Bagley is more of like the English countryside, and that's a completely different vibe than the American countryside. I don't know. It is so beautiful though. I will give it that. See, I'm so sorry. Hold on. If you told me that this was Oasis Springs or Strangerville, I'd be like, yeah, that looks about right. It's beautiful, but I feel like we just already have it. That looks like Strangerville to me. It looks like the Strangerville Square. I don't know. That's my only hesitation. I feel like we just have stuff like this already. However, if you asked me what expansion pack I think we're missing and what I want, I don't know if I could give you like a super... Wait, hold on. I just noticed this gal in the background and I'm kind of obsessed. I feel like I couldn't give you an answer of like what I want because we just already have so much. At the same time though, you know what I really want? I know we probably won't get it, but okay. I'm still waiting for like a royal expansion pack. Like I want like monarchs and royalty and all those like pretty dresses, like big ball gowns and castles. I want to build castles. I want there to be a royalty system because here's the thing. Expansion packs to me are packs that completely change the dynamics of the game. Think of seasons. I guess cats and dogs growing together to a certain degree. Like expansion packs are things that expand the game. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know how a pack about horses is going to expand the game a whole lot. It depends on how big the world is. Oh my. I'm so excited about them. Fun fact about me though, I really want to learn how to ride a horse. So maybe I can live out my horse riding learning journey in The Sims. That's gonna be me. See, and I like this house. I do. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I wish I could have been in the meeting where they decided that this was gonna be an expansion pack instead of a game pack. Ghosty. See, that fascinates me. This whole thing, that fascinates me. Ugh, but I just don't know. I don't know. Okay, but where? You know. If you know, you know. Collecting is very important to me. And I know someone commented, they were like, collecting isn't everything. To me, it's very important. Like, I really like collecting in The Sims. I like completing the collections. I literally have a whole series on my channel dedicated to that. If this is another expansion pack without any new collections, I'm gonna be sad about it. Very sad about it. But yeah, I really honestly think that this should have been a game pack, and I'm very, very curious to see everything that it has to do with, because at this point, I don't know, I feel like the Sims team sometimes will come out with content that literally could have been either added to or combined with other packs already that have come out, And I honestly think they're running out of ideas. I really do. Here's an idea. A royalty pack. I think that'd be so fun. Especially if, like, let's say for like long-term Sims players, like who play with generations and generations, if they had like a royal bloodline sort of aspect to it. Let's say there's like a royal family, like one royal family that is like in charge of a lot of things and has a lot of money and all that stuff. And then you have like people that are like degrees away but are still related to the royal family. What if like all the heirs die and then all of a sudden you're playing with this family and they get a notification and they're like, you're the next heir, and then they become the monarch. I just think but to be fair, I'm very into like the whole fantasy, like I just like fantasy genres and that sort of thing. Like I loved Game of Thrones, you know, so that's my cup of tea. But it's okay if it's not yours. Horse ranch, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but it wouldn't have been my first choice. But I'm also not like completely put off the idea. Like, I'm gonna give it a chance, of course, because it is cute. And like, obviously being American, I feel like I have kind of this firsthand experience or perspective with a lot of the Sims packs, because let's be honest, a lot of the Sims worlds are based off of American states or cities. But those are kind of my thoughts on it. We'll have to see. But I'm not angry. Like some people are outraged, but then some people are rootin' and a tootin', you know? So anyways, those are my thoughts on the Horse Ranch pack. But now I just want to give like, I just want to get comfy, get casual, because okay, sometimes I like try and leave out my personal life when I'm making videos, but then when I watch other people's videos, I love it when they talk about their life. And I'm like, I love getting to know them, you know? If you didn't know, I work at Target. When I first started this channel, I was back in my hometown, Los Angeles, California. Maybe you've heard of it. So it's a small town. Not very many people have. Not a lot of people know where it is. But that's where I was born and raised. And then I moved across the country to Georgia. I'm like near Atlanta, and I was like, it's okay, I'm gonna take a little break, but I'm gonna still keep making videos. But I needed a job, so I got a job at Target, and I was like, it's fine, I'll be able to do everything, because I figured, you know, working in retail, like, you can pick your own schedule, they'll have so many people that it wouldn't matter if you call out, like, they'll listen to what you want and just value you as a human being. And I will say, working there is not the worst, but I have never gotten like my ideal schedule or my ideal days off. I've always gotten working 5 days. Like I'll go to them and be like, hey guys, like I want to work a little less. I would prefer like 32 hours. And they'll give me 32 hours, but that translates into shorter shifts, 5 days a week, instead of what I want, which is like the normal length of a shift, 4 days a week. Anyways, I was struggling with work-life balance, and then last August through October, I was in a musical, because if you didn't know, I'm also an actor. So I was in this musical, which meant that I would go to work from like 8 to 4. I would have a little bit of a break. Then I would go to rehearsal from like 5:30 to... No, that seems astronomical. Rehearsals were 7:30 to 9:30, and then during the shows, it would be like 6:30 to maybe 10:30. So I was struggling, and so I took a break from this channel, from YouTube, and I hated it. And then I came back a few months ago, and I was loving it, doing it. My content, I think, was getting a lot better. Like, I was getting the swing of things. My channel was growing. I was really happy. And then I was asked to be in this other musical, and it was a really small part, so I was like, I was doing them a favor because they just, you know, needed someone. I was like, of course. But that meant that I still had to go to every rehearsal, even though it was a tiny, tiny, tiny part. There was one rehearsal where I got there early. I got there at 5, and we didn't leave until 11:30. Like, I would wake up every morning at 5 a.m., go to work until, at this point it was like, go to work until 3, go to rehearsal at 5, leave at 11:30. Like, it was just way too much. And if I'm honest, like, I loved the show. It was such a good show, but I hated being in it. And I regretted saying yes to that favor. But good news, we had our last show yesterday, so I'm free. I am finally free. I have my days back, not from Target, because Target has stolen my soul, I guess. But I finally have more of my free time back, so I'm really excited to make more content. I'm so sorry that it's been like so all over the place, but honestly, like, when I tell y'all, I feel like every YouTuber says this, like, my subscribers are the best, but I truly feel like you guys are the best. Like, y'all feel like my friends, and when I read your comments, especially people who like comment on every video, you know who you are. Like, I know who you are. It just means the absolute world to me, and you are truly the reason I keep doing it. Like, it's a lot of work to film and edit, and I try and like just make it so good, and I have such high standards for myself, and I'm just like, you guys make me so happy. I'm just so grateful for everyone, and I'm just so grateful for you guys. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, which, like, when I moved here, I think I had maybe like under 100. Maybe I had just hit 100. But yeah, so you guys just mean the world to me, and I appreciate your patience, and I'm excited for making more content. You know, I love the collection videos, so those will be coming soon. But I think I've rambled long enough, honestly. I feel like that's good. Just know that I appreciate you, I love you, and I'll try and talk more about my life, because I feel like, I don't know, I live it every day, so it's not interesting to me, but it might be interesting to you. Like, working at Target, I feel like not a lot of people have that experience, which good for them. No, I mean, it's all right. It's not the worst job. Honestly, I am planning on promoting myself to guest very soon, which means that I will be doing this full time. This is definitely like early days. Like, I'm thinking about it, and also it's a bit, some would say that it's jumping the gun just a little bit, but like, I know that if I put all of my time and energy into this channel and into my other channel, which, surprise, I have another channel and I keep them very separate. Like, that channel doesn't know about this channel, and this channel doesn't know about that channel. Maybe one day I'll like mesh the two, or like cross over. But anyways, I know that if I put all my time and energy into this, I'll succeed, you know, and I have to have that faith in myself, especially because I'm giving my life away to a corporation that doesn't care about me. But yeah, I just, gosh, I could ramble all day, because I don't know. I enjoy this, and I enjoy talking to you, everybody. And anyways, how are you doing? Like, sincerely, actually, though, like, how are you guys doing? How's your life? Are you happy? Are you happy in your life? I want to know. I've been thinking about happiness a lot lately, and it's a very interesting concept to me. Like, what makes a happy person? Because it's not external circumstances. Like, I'm at a point in my life that, like, 2 years ago, I thought I would be happy, and I'm not fully. So, like, I don't know, people always say that happiness, it doesn't matter what your external circumstances are, it's about who you are on the inside. I don't know, it's very interesting to me. It's starting to get so deep. Anyways, I love you so much, my little Gingie plums, my little plums. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Leave me your comments on Horse Ranch, because I'd love to know. Okay. Let me stop burping. That's so rude of me. Okay. Love ya.